Good evening. This is Brownson's By Any Means Necessary Fantasy Baseball Advice for Thursday. I know I didn't really have a video for you, for those viewers yesterday. I apologize for that. I'm not doing a very good job of staying on top of it and doing these every day anymore. It's just kind of hard when there's just baseball to talk about. I know that it was a lot more fun for me when I had multiple sports going at the same time and a lot of material to work with. It's just baseball now. The videos are going to be shorter, which probably is a good thing, honestly. The videos should probably be shorter. I want more people to watch. Moving off of Facebook and transitioning to YouTube has really been a detriment to my viewership. Hopefully, though, with time and as we come into the football season or start talking football, as I will later on in the summer, things may change. Hopefully I get some more subscribers. In the meantime, I'll continue to post my links on Facebook for those of you who want to watch and stuff like that. My little handy dandy stand that I use to film these videos, or when I would go places and film videos, I took it with me to Montana, and it was in my bag when my bag was stolen. So I'm gonna have to replace that. For now, I'm having to use makeshift things that are working okay, but they're not things I can really take with me when I go places, when I try to film outside or on location shoots around town or wherever I am. So I'm gonna have to replace that. I got the thing at the Dollar Tree. I could probably go back to the Dollar Tree and find another one, no problem. So it was a very good investment for $1. I'm just angry that I lost a lot of stuff. My passport, I had to report my passport stolen today, and it's going to cost me full 100% of the cost to replace it. So it basically, I just feel like I wasted $150 3 months ago, because now I have to spend another $150 on another one. I have to wait for my appointment in 3 weeks, and then I have to wait for however long it takes for them to process and send me my passport again. It's just, I'm feeling a little depressed. I'm a little depressed with my job, really. I'm so grateful for my job, for it pays me well. It's easy. I get to take vacation essentially whenever I want, as long as I make sure that there's, that the calendar is open for me to take a vacation in advance. I can do that. I'm grateful for those things, but I'm just so burnt out. I'm working 6 days a week. I'm working nights. I'm commuting 3.5, 4 hours a day on the public transit, which I'm so over. I'm so thankful that my license is now valid again, and I can get my car here in the next week or two and start driving. I'm just so burnt out, and I have a hard time with my coworkers. We don't vibe. I don't vibe with most of them. I don't like them. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to engage with them. It's really. I want to be more sociable. I want to be more friendly. I want to show the strengths of my, that I can communicate, that I can be a good leader, that I can give positive feedback. I want to show these strengths, but it's just so hard for me. It's so frustrating for me. There's a lot of politics, a lot of favoritism, a lot of bullshit that I can't shut up and deal with. So I'm looking into other jobs. Really, what I want to be able to do ideally is I would get a job where I can travel. I get paid to travel, or I can work remotely and still get paid while I'm working. Like I have some friends who are out traveling the country right now. They've been doing it all year because they have they're blessed with a job that allows them to do that, especially during COVID times. They don't actually have to go into work, so they can just travel the country, get paid to work remotely from their computer wherever they are. That would be ideal for me right now, because I've discovered in this year that I've been traveling. I've been very blessed to be able to travel through the first 6 months of this year, and I have discovered just how much I love it, how happy I am when I'm gone, because I'm so angry and bitter and lonely when I'm home. I don't know why. I want to change. I don't want to be this way. I don't want to be angry and bitter all the time. I don't know how to change it. I don't know how to fix it. But when I'm gone, when I'm out somewhere, I am very happy, and that's where I want to be. I want to be traveling. I'm also considering re-signing up with People Ready, because I believe that if I sign up with People Ready, I can go find a day labor anywhere in the country, which I am. So I can make money there. I can find a day job for that one day, get paid for that one day, and move on to the next town or the next state, wherever it is I want to go, so I can still get paid while I'm out traveling. I'm considering that, but I do love my UPS job. I don't want to give up my UPS job. It's a union job. Benefits. It's a great job. I don't want to give that up, but it's so part-time. And it's so hard to travel with that job because they told me that they would give me Saturdays off when I requested them, as long as it wasn't all the time. And they denied my last Saturday, and they didn't tell me till the day before when I'd already purchased my tickets. I'd already told my supervisor on Saturday that I wasn't coming in the next week. I already told my boss the day before I left that I was not coming in tomorrow. And yet they still denied me because of seniority. So technically I no-showed on Saturday, so I have to have a hearing to find out if I lost my job. My supervisor said that I'm probably not going to lose my job because of the circumstances, because I told people I was not going to be there. But the fact of the matter is, a no-call, no-show counts as 5 occurrences, and I only get 5 in that column. There's tardies, there's absences, and there's no call, no shows. Usually you get 3. You get 5 occurrences per thing. 1 no call, no show is 5. So I was out of cell phone range on Saturday. Anyway, so I couldn't really call. But it is what it is. I think I'm gonna be fine with my job. I'm just frustrated. But let's get to the sports. TJ Antone of the Reds is one of the top closers in fantasy baseball right now, and people are ignoring him. He's sitting on waiver wires in more than 70% of leagues, 60% of leagues, I should say. He should be added, definitely. We all could do saves and holds. Saves and holds are becoming a much more prevalent stat in fantasy baseball each year. Some steaming hot options to add as hitters. A couple outfielders for you. Corey Dickerson of the Marlins. It's hard to trust Corey Dickerson because he doesn't play against left-handed pitchers, and so you have to definitely stay on top of it daily. Whether he's going to play or not, you got to carry another outfielder to replace him. But against right-handed pitchers, he's been very good this year. He's one of the better outfielders you're going to find on the waiver wire, stats-wise. Jock Peterson of the Cubs seems to finally be figuring it out. He's been hot lately, so he's a guy to add. Albert Pujols somehow is still staying semi-fantasy relevant. He's a guy to consider at first base. Kevin Newman of the Pirates. I know the Pirates are inept. We just saw another boneheaded play by Ke'Bryan Hayes. He forgot to hit first. He forgot to touch first when he hit a home run the other day. I think it was last night, actually, Tuesday night. So, I can't believe that the Pirates expect fans to pay to show up to watch this team be inept multiple times so far this season, and probably more to come. Everybody on that team should be sent to the minors, and the manager should be fired. But that's not going to happen until probably the off season. That's just not realistic. But it should happen because these guys need to be taught. But Kevin Newman is one semi-bright spot on the Pirates roster. And catcher Sean Murphy of Oakland, one of the more under the radar catchers out there right now. He's quietly putting together a very productive season. As for the streaming pitcher options for Thursday, they are very, very bad. My honest advice is just to live without a streaming pitcher for Thursday, and we'll get back to it on Friday. And I will try to be accommodating in film and video for those few who watch these tomorrow. But if you really are desperate for some pitching tomorrow, I've got a couple of options for you. Starting with Justice Sheffield of the Mariners at the Tigers. The Tigers really can't hit in general, but they definitely cannot hit lefties. So Justice Sheffield has a chance to have a good game. And Mike Minor of the Royals at Oakland A's in Oakland, hit pitcher-friendly park. Mike Minor is, despite his inconsistency this year, he is overall having a pretty decent season. Whether we can trust him against a good Oakland team is another story, but the potential is there for Mike Minor to have a very decent day. And if you're that desperate for some streaming, for a starting pitcher tomorrow, Mike Minor is probably your best option. But again, There's only 2 guys I even would consider, and I'm personally going to just skip the day on streaming anybody for Thursday. So that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. Please hit like, please subscribe, please share the link, and help me help me get the attention and positive affirmation I so desperately seek. Peace, love, and nacho fries, my friends.